Okay, let's go. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, this is class number 3. Welcome everybody. I'm here with a wonderful 10th grade A. We were just talking about the projects who were missing. Today the marks will be uploaded to Notas.net. Thank you for giving me projects. They were very nice, and also it shows a great product in the end. What we're going to do today on the class number 3, this class corresponds to structure. And in this class, we're going to go full review on some specific stuff that we're going to talk about in a second. First of all, we're going to have a look at these examples that we have here. What's going on here? Obviously, we have some GIFs on the new console, PlayStation 5. Well, not the new now, but let's have a look at here. Manuel, can you read them, please? Can you read this one first?
I'm going to buy a PS5.
Okay.
I will buy a PS5.
Mhm.
I'm buying a PS5 this Friday. The PS5 arrived this afternoon.
Okay. So can you tell me, Belunek, when is this happening? When is this happening? Is this happening on in the past, in the present, or in the future? Okay. Belunek, Belunek, the question. No answer by Belunek. Okay, let's ask another person. Lady Carveline, are you here, Lady Carveline?
Sí.
Ah, perfect. Always here. Nice. Can you answer Miss Belen's question, please?
¿Cuál era?
When is this happening? Is it in the present, in the past, or in the future?
La primera está, sería como presente,
Okay.
pero
Okay.
hablando de algo que va a ser en el futuro, ¿no? Ah, no, pues no, es presente.
Okay. 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 Lady Carly, present. What about number 2? Present, past. Present, past, or future? I'll buy a PS5.
Futuro.
Okay. What about number 3? I'm buying a PS5 this Friday.
Pasado.
Okay. Lady Carveline, last one. PS5 arrives this afternoon.
O en esa.
Don't worry.
Futuro.
Okay. Okay. Future. Sorry about my bad handwriting. Future. Okay. So what we have here, Lady Carveline, is that no, Amir, no. It's not presentation. It's a video. Okay. So what we have here, Lady Carveline helped me with some ideas about when is this happening. But let me tell you that all of it, all of them, the 4 sentences, all of them are in the future. Future. Okay. I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5. I'll buy a PlayStation 5. I'm buying a PlayStation 5 this Friday. The PS5 arrives this afternoon. All of them are in the future. Okay, so what we're gonna have a look today is on all the different future possibilities. Okay, we can have a look at this one, at this one, at this one, at this one, and this one. And all of them are different in their use. So today will be a bit dense of information. So please pay attention. Okay. Any questions before we continue?
No.
Nope. All right, let's go. When you have a question, please stop me. Let's start with the first one. Today is a PlayStation review. It's a future tense review, okay? future tense. So we're going to have a look at the different ways to talk about the future. Obviously, not all of them are included here because it would be such a huge piece of work. So today we chose 4, okay? Only 4 to go. First of all, okay, first of all, we have going to or gonna, as informally says. We mentioned the example of I'm going to buy a PlayStation 4. When we talk about something using going to, it means that we're talking about, okay, I'm gonna change my marker. We're talking about the future, of course, and we're talking about an intention or a plan, right? And also, when we talk about the plan, is that we are made the decision before the time we're speaking. If we say, okay, Manuel and I, we are going to play Elder Ring. Okay, it means that Manuel and I, we had a conversation, okay, in the past about, hey, we're gonna buy Elder Ring, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, we're gonna play, right, together. Okay, good. Or if, for example, Velunek and means Fontaine, they are talking about going to the cinema. Okay, we're going to the cinema tomorrow. It means that they had a conversation before. Hey, what about Saturday? Do you want to do something? Yeah, let's watch a movie. Where? In the cinema. Oh, okay. So that's a plan. A plan is when you had a conversation before. My example about the PlayStation fits with the intention. I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5. So that's my intention to do. Another use of going to is to talk about predictions, okay? And we use it when we have evidence in the present, okay? When we have an evidence in the present. So for example, here we have, he's going to have an accident. And the evidence is because he is texting and driving. So he's using the phone and he's driving. So my prediction, based on the evidence that he is texting, is that he's going to have an accident. So we can use it for prediction, and also we can use it for plans or intentions. I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5. It's a plan because I've got the money. Okay, I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5. That is my intention. And in this case, it's something that I want to do. Remember that going to is the formal version of gonna. They are the same, but obviously, depending where you are writing is when you're gonna use it. Usually, gonna is in spoken English, okay, in conversations. People don't usually say, I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5. I'm gonna buy a PlayStation 5. It's faster. Any questions about going to? About the use of going to?
No.
Okay, we have 3 uses then. Intentions is something that you want to do. Plans, obviously a plan, you already thought about the plan and had a conversation about the plan with another person. And finally, predictions with evidence in the present. That's very important. If you have evidence, then you use going to. Another example is, imagine today is very cloudy and the clouds are super black, okay, super dark, and it's not very cold. It's the perfect weather for raining, right? So you say it's gonna rain, it's going to rain, or it's going to rain. It's your prediction because you have evidence. In the evidence are the clouds. That is a typical example. Now, about the structure, it's quite simple. It's very, very simple. What we have is subject, the verb to be, going to, a verb infinitive, and then we have a complement. For example, I'm going to buy a car. So there we have it, easy peasy. We have our things, the subject, verb to be, then we have going to, then we have a verb in infinitive, and then we have a complement. In negative is the same, just only that we change the verb to be for negative. I am not going to buy a car. In interrogative, we change the order of the things, okay? So we say, are you going to buy a car? Are you going to buy a car? No, they're too expensive. This is the form of the going to. Number two, the future will. Well, in the future will, usually going to and future will, they get confused, okay? But there are some differences that we can spot. And that's what we're going to learn today. So, let me get it. Okay, here we go. So, future will. I will buy a PlayStation, for example. That was one of the examples. What we have here is for decisions at the moment of speaking. For example, you're talking about, hey, come on, come to the party tomorrow. It would be great if you go. Okay, I will go with you. If you make a decision at the moment of speaking, you're going to be using will. Okay. Let's say another thing. Mom, can you buy me this sweater? No, you have many. But mom, it's really thick and really warm, and in the mornings it's very cold. Okay, I'll buy it for you. I'll buy it for you. I will buy it for you. So that means that mom made a decision right in the moment. Also, we can use will to predict the future. Okay, this is not new. This is something that going to also uses. But in this case, it's based on your opinions. Okay. And usually their things are less certain. They are not precise because they are opinions. So we usually use these verbs connected to will. For example, you can say, probably in the future we will visit Mars. Or in the future, I think we will travel to Jupiter. Or I believe that cyborgs will control the planet. Or I'm sure that cats and dogs will speak in the future. And I reckon is the same idea as I think. I reckon my cat uh, will. No, I'm sure that humanity. I reckon that humanity will disappear in 200 more years. So when we talk about a prediction based on your opinion, we're going to be using future will. So no real evidence. Okay, no real evidence like in going to. Also, we use it for promises. Okay, for promises. Here we have, for example, I'll buy you chocolate, or I'll bring you chocolate tomorrow. So don't worry. We are using there our future will for a promise. Or for example, I promise tomorrow we'll go to the park. We will go to the park. It's a promise, so we're gonna be using future will. And also when we offer things, for example, hey, don't worry, I'll open the door for you. I'll open. I will do something for you. It's an offer. A request is like a question, okay? And asking for a favor. Example, will you close the window, please? Or will you call Belen, please? So when we are asking for a favor, a request, that means we're also going to be using future will. And finally, for warnings or threats. A simple threat is I'll kill you. Okay, that is a threat. And a warning could be please don't run here, or you will fall. You will fall. Or don't eat too fast, or you will choke. That is a warning. Don't play too much video games, or you'll get crazy. Do your homework now, or you will be super busy on the weekend. Okay, so that's the idea. Any question about will?
No.
Nope. Okay.
¿Puedes decir otro ejemplo de las decisions, por favor?
Decisions. Okay. Another example. Okay. Let's say you ask me, teacher, can you give another example of decisions, please? Okay, I will give you one. I will give you another one. Another decision. Um, okay, imagine we have this person choosing clothes for a party. Okay, what should I wear? the red shirt, the black shirt, or the white shirt. I don't know, I'm not sure. And then someone else comes in. Help me out. I can't choose the perfect shirt. Okay, so I need some help. Okay, put them on. I like the white one. It looks really good on you. Okay, I'm gonna use that one. I will use that one. I will use that one. I will use the white one. So it means a decision made in the moment. Why is this? Because it's a contrast with a plan. It's a contrast with going to. When you make a plan, you had a conversation before the plan, and a decision made at the moment, you have no conversation before. So it's a decision made in the right moment of speaking. And final example could be you are going to take the bus with some friends, and one of them says, okay, people have to go home. I'll see you tomorrow. And say, but it's 3 p.m. We have time. Hey, why don't you come to my house? It would be nice. Yes, you should come. My mom has lunch. And the person says, I don't know. And the other person says, look, you can come and we can do the homework at my place. And the person says, I don't know. And there will be ice cream. And the other person says, okay, I will. I'll go with you. So it's a decision made in the moment. So if we continue, will is super simple in structure. Actually, nothing too difficult. Here, I'm going to give you an example of a promise. I will, I'll take you to the park next week. So this is a little girl and his dad and her dad. Daddy, when are we going to the park? I promise I'll take you to the park next week. Negative is won't. Negative is won't. Okay. And the interrogative, obviously, we do the same. We change the positions. Okay. Will you take me to the party next Saturday? All right. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I lost the mouse. Okay. Let's continue with the third one, and the third one is the present simple. You might wonder, teacher, why present simple in the future? It doesn't make sense. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. Yes, we can use the present simple for the future, and we can use it on a very, very specific thing. And this is absolutely yes. We can use the present simple when we talk about only about fixed events or events that are programmed. That includes timetables or schedules. And this usually talks about services like transports, concerts, schools, and others. Okay, so when something happens because it's in a calendar, or because it is in a schedule, horario, okay, or a timetable in the school, horario, or you are, for example, at the train station, or you are at the airport, you're gonna be using present simple and talk about the future. So, for example, here we have the plane arrives at 6. So the plane is not here now. The plane arrives at 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So that is the future. And this is because planes in airports, they have like a calendar, okay? And they are in a schedule, they are in a timetable. Okay, Joe. So this is it's not a decision like out of the southern. No, the plane arrives at 6 because the airport and everyone expect to be at that time. Another example is the math classes begin at 9. So the math classes has not started yet, but starts at 9. Starts at 9. So in the timetable, in el horario, in the timetable, it says that math begins at 9 every day in the future. Now, another example could be on a concert. Concerts and everything like official, like a service, they also have timetable. And in this case, the concert begins in 30 more minutes. So according to the people in production, the concerts, let's say that right now is 9 p.m. and the concert begins at 9:30. So it's programmed to start at that time. And my dad arrives in the 2 p.m. train. So also trains is another service and they worked around time. Okay. It's very strange that you see a train or a plane arriving earlier. It might happen, but it's not that common. Usually they get on time or a bit past or a bit earlier, but it's not super common to see something arriving super earlier or before time. Any question about the present simple in the future?
No.
No? Okay. Remember, it's connected to timetables and schedules. And that means these are services. Okay. So that is the only scenario in which you can use the present simple to talk about the future. The structure obviously is super simple, but there it has like a little thing. We say, for example, um, if I use classes begin at 17 here. Okay, we have subject they, the classes begin, right? The verb in infinitive, and 17 or 5 p.m. here. And let's say that is in the morning. So a person I when did the classes start here? They start 5 here. So not now, in the future. But this can change because in the positive, if we are using she, he, or it, the verb is going to change. So if I use a singular, it, I can say, for example, the English class is 1, begins at 7. I mean, at 7. I'm going to stop doing this because it's so confusing. Okay, the English class begins at 5. And this is because we are using it. And in positive sentences, the verb, they take an S. Okay, so be careful with that. That is very important. Obviously here we don't put it because the classes is a plural. Okay, this is they. And plural, don't take anything on the verb. It's just like that. But this is it. It's one class, singular. So that's why the verb changes for that. Remember the thing. Now in negative, it's kind of the same idea, but we use don't, and also we use doesn't. Okay. Don't is for I, you, we, they, and doesn't is for she, he, it. And in questions, kind of the same. Do, are you, we, they, does she, he, it. That is the present simple for the future. And finally, the present continuous for the future. Again, teacher, present again for the future, I don't understand. Well, we can use this present continuous to talk about only one possible situation in the future. So we use the present continuous to talk about the future when we are talking about future arrangements. Okay, future arrangements. A future arrangement is something that okay, imagine you are going to go to the dentist, but you don't go to the dentist just like that. You usually make a phone call or you make a reservation on the internet. There you make a reservation, right? And that is an arrangement. An arrangement is something that you do officially with a secretary or with the online booking or with an online reservation. That is an arrangement, okay? Or with a person. Let's say, for example, here, and it mentions with this in a specific time in the future. Okay, so these two things are very important. An arrangement in the future. So what we have, present continuous, of course. We have the subject, then we have the verb to be in the present, of course, because it's the present, and the verb with ing, and then a complement. And the complement is the specific time. It's a time reference. Bueno, sí va a pasar sí o sí, y aparte damos una referencia temporal. Si la referencia temporal no está, entonces is going to. Example here. I'm seeing my boyfriend tomorrow. I'm seeing my boyfriend tomorrow. So I have here that tomorrow I'm seeing my boyfriend. So probably we had a conversation with my boyfriend last week that tomorrow, Thursday, we are going to get together and do something, okay? I'm moving next week, another time reference. I'm moving next week, so we should see each other soon. So next week, everything is planned, everything is ready for me to move. So I'm moving next week. And I'm celebrating my birthday this Saturday. Again, time reference. Are you coming? I'm celebrating. So yes, like you mentioned, Miss Josefa Fontaine, these events are going to happen, yes or yes, because they are arrangements. They are arrangements. So we have we had a full conversation about this before. Another one could be the dentist. So what are you going to do today? I'm visiting the dentist today, or I'm checking my teeth today. I'm checking my teeth. Present continuous. I'm checking my teeth today in the afternoon. That means that I had a conversation maybe, and I made a reservation to go to the dentist before we had this conversation. Okay, so that is the present continuous. Any questions about this?
No, teacher.
Nope. Okay, so we have four. Actually, present simple is not here, so, but we should include it here to talk about the future. But what we have here, it's a summary of the things we mentioned. So when we're talking about the future, we have to have in mind that we can use future going to, that is the number one, and we use it for future plans and intentions. Predictions with real evidence, okay? Then we checked on the future will, and future will can be used for predictions with no real evidence. That means your opinions. Decisions made at the moment of speaking, promises, threats, and offers. The present continuous, we can use it to talk about planned activities already arrangement, okay, for future arrangements. And arranged significa que ya están programadas, okay? So future arrangement, que ya están programadas. And finally, going the present simple here in the future. The present simple, we use it for, sorry. No, acá no está el present simple. No, this is a mini-map. This is a mini-map about all the things I just mentioned. Okay, a mini-map again. Future simple, which is will, así se le dice al future will, future simple. Okay, the same ideas that I mentioned. Going to, the same ideas I mentioned. And also here, continues the same idea as I mentioned. The only one missing is the one about the present simple, which talks about a service. Okay, talks about service. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to practice this out, not here. Okay, we're going to use our book. Okay, I'm going to go to the book now. Okay, I'm in the book now. I'm coming to the unit number 7, which is the unit number 3 for us. And I'll go to page number 68. I mean, page number 68. Remember that you have the book in digital. Okay, so what we have here, choose the correct verb. And obviously all of them are in the future. And we have to decide which one are we using. So we have a film in the UK on Friday, history, be made later today. I'm going to training for Lima. They are a 3-day honeymoon there. Okay, which ones will you choose? Okay, let's go with the first one. The film in the UK on Friday. Which one do you think?
Star?
Stars. Very close, Lady Coralie. Another idea.
Wheel?
The film will in the UK. No, because you don't have a verb. You need the verb. So will, no. Another? You have between these two.
Opens.
The movie opens in the UK on Friday. Okay, so why is this? This is the present simple. Okay, the movie opens in the UK on Friday. Okay, because surely the cinema or the movie has a calendar. Okay, and the calendar says that the movie starts on Friday, and it's very probable that they have the time as well. So it's a service. It's a service. Now, history be made later today.
Explaining.
No.
Will.
Will be made later today. We have a verb here, will be later today. So, historia se va a dar en la tarde. We're talking about here, maybe history will be made. Maybe it's a decision in the moment, or it could be a prediction also. We don't have much information. I don't think this is a very good example. Let's continue with the other one. I'm going to training for Lima 20.
Start?
I'm going to start training for Lima 2044. This obviously it's a plan. It can be a plan or it can be an intention also. It's a plan maybe because this person wants to be in Lima, and obviously this person is training. They are 3-day honeymoon there. So they are spending a 3-day honeymoon there. So this is the present continuous. And we know that this is an arrangement because we are talking about a 3-day. It's already planned. Okay, it's already planned. And also, I mean, it's an arrangement. An arrangement. That is very important to have in mind. Okay, we're correct. Okay, don't get confused because we're going to see the complete details. Okay, here. Oh, okay. Okay, so here they say which one are we using. So we use the present tense, the present simple to talk about future fixed events in the future. Future fixed event. Okay, so that would be the letter A. We're going to talk about future plans and intentions. So that's numbers. Letter C. Letter C. Will, want, predictions about the future. So that is letter B. And the present continuous talks about the future arrangement. So that is letter D. Okay, let's see real text. So it says, complete the sentences, use the present simple. Present simple, okay? So we will be using only the present simple as timetable, like a service. Okay, all of these are services. So we have here sale last Friday, shop 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Arrival, so this is probably an airport, I think, or maybe a train, maybe. The Vibe, World Tour, Arena. Another one is a service, is a concert. And the train times, departure. So this is a train station, obviously, and this is an airport then. So how would you complete this? We have the verbs on the top: arrive, open, leave. Arrive, open, finish, start, and leave.
Arrives.
Sería arrive.
Yes, it would be arrives. I can write. Okay, arrives. Okay, we are using obviously the present simple because that is the instruction, and we have an S because the flight FL 098 is an it. Okay, it's a singular noun, so we need to add the S, and also it's a positive sentence. That is the idea. Okay, what about the concert? It says concert. The vibe
Starts.
Perfect. So verb is starts. So can you see the intention here? The concert starts at 8. It's not 8 now. Maybe right now it's 5 o'clock. But the concert starts at 8. It's in the future. But this is in a timetable. Can you see the idea, people, in this? What about the next one?
Leave.
The train leaves. Yes, the train leaves. So we have to add another S here. And yes, because it's departure, and departure is the same as when the train or the airplane, they leave. That is the departure. The opposite of departure is arrivals. Las llegadas y las salidas. Arrivals, las llegadas y las salidas, departures. And the shop?
Open.
The shop opens. I would say that the shop opens. Generally, you are going to see the future, the present simple in the future. Usually, you're going to see it like in positive. Usually, you're going to see it in positive, and usually, you're going to see it like with the S. Okay, usually. Because usually the service or services are in singular, usually, okay? For example, the movie, the train, or the airplane, right? Usually singular. The concert, I mentioned, the event, the meeting, the class. So usually it's going to be in singular. That's it. Okay, I'm going to move down here. Where's the exit? Okay, so we have arrives, starts, leaves, and opens. Okay, next one says, now, this is a bit more advanced. So tell me if you can identify. So this is an activity that will be in the test that it says you have to read and then you need to identify the tense, or you need to identify the intention, okay, the function. So it says here, we won't do very well in the exams. She won't do very well in her exams. What is this? Is it a prediction, an intention, an arrangement, or a fixed event?
Prediction.
It's a prediction. Okay. We have the future will. It's a prediction based on maybe not real evidence, just my opinion. What about this one? They are buying, sorry, they are going to buy a new car soon.
Intention.
It's an intention. First of all, we are using the present, sorry, the future going to. Future going to. Future going to is used for intentions, okay, and for plans, and also predictions with evidence. And here we don't have plans, so the only one is intention. And prediction, no, because we don't have evidence. Okay, we don't have any evidence here. Maybe if they said, if it said they are going to buy a new car because they sold their old car last week, maybe it could be a prediction, maybe. The match starts at 3 p.m.
Fix an event.
That is true. That's a fixed event. It's a fixed event because it's a match. It's a football match or the hockey match. It's in the calendar. It's on the timetable. 3 p.m. the match begins. He's meeting his mom for lunch on Friday.
Arrangement.
It's an arrangement. Yeah, that's true. Okay. First of all, we have the present continuous here. And second of all, we have the time reference on Friday. The future arrangement always, people, always needs the time reference. Let's see the other one. The new zoo opens on Friday.
Arrangement.
Fix an event.
It's a fixed event, yes. The new zoo opens on Friday. Okay, why is this, Manuel? First of all, we have present simple. Okay, we have the date. That's true. That's true. But in this case, what happens is that I'm sure that the people from the zoo, the owners or the administrator from the zoo, they have a program, and in the program says Friday, 8 a.m. the zoo opens. Okay, so it's a fixed event in the future. It's already planned. It's nothing to do. And also we are using the present simple. That is very important. So present simple is the only one that can use a fixed event. Okay, one day we'll all live under the sea.
Prediction.
Prediction.
Yeah, it's a prediction. It's a prediction. We don't have any evidence. It's just a prediction based on my evidence. Also, sorry, on my opinion. I'm going to write a novel one day.
Intention.
Yeah, it's like an intention. It's like a plan. So going to is perfect for that. And they are having a party on Tuesday. They are having a party on Tuesday. What we have is a
Prediction.
we're having here prediction. Ooh, okay, let's have a look. We have the present continuous. Present continuous, we use it for arrangement. So this is an arrangement. In this case, they're having a party on Tuesday. So I'm sure that these people, the people who hold the party, they made arrangements for the party. I mean, usually when you're gonna make a party, you have to make arrangements. So what things, for example, let's say this party is plus 18, okay, for older people. If you're gonna make a party, you need to have snacks, you need to buy drinks, you need to get some good music. Obviously, you need to have a place, okay, and also you need to invite the people. So usually these kind of events, going to the party, for example, I mean, uh, arranging a party, going to the dentist, all sort of things that are connected to people and events, people at events, they usually are arrangements, okay? There usually are arrangements. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, they are ready. We are going to practice more of this. It's very important that we practice and that you are clear about this idea. Okay, Emilia. Good luck. Do your best. Good luck. Okay, best of luck. Okay, so which one would you choose here? We have here read and choose. What kind of future would you use? Okay, let's see. Are you doing anything on Friday evening? Are you doing? This is an arrangement. What do you think? I'm working at the restaurant or I'll work at the restaurant?
I will
I'll work.
¿Creen que es como? A ver, ya, veamos el detalle. Porque los dos son futuros, ya, estamos claros. Ya, prediction no es, claramente. Decision made in the moment. ¿Creen que se le ocurrió ahora justo que están conversando? No, voy a trabajar. El viernes, voy a trabajar. No creo, entonces no es decisión tomada en el momento. Tampoco es predicción basada en opinión. Tampoco es promesa. Tampoco es amenaza. Tampoco se está ofreciendo y tampoco está pidiendo algo. Entonces no puede ser, Quiere decir que ya está arreglado, ya hay un arrangement, está arreglado que trabaja el viernes. I'm working this Friday. I'm working at the restaurant. Entonces ya hay un arreglo en el pasado de que indica que trabaja ese día. ¿Ya? Por eso no puede ser. Entonces esa es la idea, que vayan discriminando. What time do you finish or what time are you finishing?
Are you finishing?
Ya veamos. Es que hay un arreglo. Ahora, fíjate bien, Manu. Cuando tú tienes un trabajo, los horarios de trabajo, ¿están al antojo o están ya planificados en un programa?
Programa.
Claro, entonces tiene que ser present simple. ¿Ya? For fixed events. ¿Ya? Porque están en un calendario. Hay un horario definido. Entonces por eso se llama fixed event. And what time do you finish? The restaurant usually closes at 9 p.m. and I work until then. But there's a party this Friday, so I finish until at least 10. Why?
Don't.
So I don't finish or I won't finish. Igual creo lo mismo. Creo que lo más seguro que sea don't. So I don't finish. Es porque están dentro de un horario. ¿Ya? Seguramente en el horario de ese día se conversó. Hay una fiesta hasta ahora, termina hasta ahora y está en el calendario. Well, a party. Lots of people. And I wanted to invite you too. People, well,
I'll have
a party. Yeah, I'll have a party. Veamos, future simple. Decision in the moment.
no.
Así como se me ocurrió. Va a ser una fiesta. Ok. Prediction,
Tampoco.
promise,
Tampoco.
threat, amenaza.
No.
No, no es nada de eso. No funciona. Tiene que ser esta. I'm having a party. Bueno, no está implícito el cuándo, pero se menciona acá. Entonces de ahí es porque lo podemos sacar. Lots of people and I wanted to invite you.
Are coming?
Yes, lots of people are coming. This is present continuous arrangement. Bueno, si le dice que mucha gente va a venir, seguramente es que ya hay un arreglo de que venga esta gente. Ya. ¿Cuánto invitamos? ¿Cuántos caen? 15. Ya, hay 15. A lot to come. You too tired?
Won't be.
You won't be too tired. No estarás cansado. Aquí, claro, es basado en tu opinión. O sea, de todo lo que me dijiste, ¿eh? Yo creo que no va a estar, o sea, creo que va a estar cansado, ¿no? Dice, no way. The perfect way to start the weekend. Is being or will be?
Will be.
Yeah, will be. And this is maybe a prediction, an opinion. I think it will be the perfect way to start the weekend. Mi opinión seguramente es la mejor forma de empezar el fin de semana. So it's opinion. It's opinion. Ya, aquí tenía duda. So I don't finish. I won't finish. I won't finish until... I won't finish. No voy a terminar hasta esa hora. Estoy pensando aquí cómo lo podemos fundamentar. So I won't finish. So I think I won't finish. Como basado en su... Basado como en lo que cree. O sea, el restaurante usualmente trabaja hasta o sea, cierra a las 9. Pero hay una fiesta el viernes, entonces yo creo que más o menos me voy a jugar como a las 10. Entonces está basado en lo que cree por el tema de la fiesta. Okay, that is the explanation I can give it. Okay. Ah, sorry. I closed it. I'm sorry. Okay. So, people, what time do we finish? That's my question. All the Mondays. Sorry.
En 2 minutos.
A las 9:35.
Okay. Okay. So I won't take your time, although I lost time because of my computer. Thank you, computer. But people, I'm gonna give you the piece of practice. Ojo, no lo voy a poner como pregunta. Vamos al momento de honestidad. Usted tiene muchas cosas que hacer, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Sí, ya. Les tengo que mandar esto para que practiquen, ¿ya? Sí o sí, les tengo que mandar esto para que practiquen. Ahora, acordemos al tiro cómo lo dejamos. Sin décima, con práctica libre, para estudiar, más que nada. ¿O lo quieren con décima de todas formas? ¿O lo quieren con décima pero con más tiempo?
Tal vez con
Mm.
décimas, pero con más tiempo.
Más tiempo, ya. ¿Cuánto tiempo quiere que les dé? Les doy, porque usualmente debiese ser hasta el 21. Les doy hasta el viernes 25 quizás.
Sí, a mí me parece bien hasta
¿Sí?
el 25.
¿Sí?
Igual.
¿Les parece bien? Porque no quiero... Yo sé que, bueno, final de semestre está complejo, no quiero que la sufran, ¿ya? Ya, dale. Entonces, sería, it would be page 64. Page 64. Ya, está en el Classroom. De todas formas, igual lo voy a armar, lo voy a publicar. De hecho, lo voy a anotar al tiro, pero... Porque con tanta cosa, así como ustedes están llenos de cosas, yo tengo que acordarme de todo y no tengo cabeza para acordarme de todo. This is for... Ya, aquí. Monday. Homework. Ya, entonces la quieren con puntitos, ¿ya? ¿Sí?
Sí, teacher.
Sí.
En graders. Page 64. Ya, y bueno, le voy a mandar esto. Y ya después cuando venga el tema de la prueba le voy a mandar el material para estudiar. Ya, porque son dos cosas. Esto es algo que ustedes ya vieron. En el futuro lo han visto. No lo han visto como los cuatro juntos. Por eso hay que hacer la distinción en la función. Eso es muy importante. Pero esto no. Ya, y esto toca la otra semana y es nuevo. Así que ahí vamos a pararnos un buen rato en la clase. Así que espero que mi computador no le dé la tincada y se apague. Así que prometo revisarlo antes. Ok, people? Alrighty. Hey, I need to check something. I think I saw Belén Contreras. Belén Contreras, are you here? Belén Contreras? No way. I saw her.
Profesor,
¿Ah?
disculpe por interrumpirlo, pero yo vine un
Mauricio.
poquito tarde a la clase por temas de internet, entonces no sé si estaré ahí.
Ahí está, Mauricio, eres tú. Ya había alguien más que entró y desapareció. Mauricio. Mauricio, ¿qué pasó con el trabajo?
Profe, yo no estoy presente, parece.
Master Diego. Perfect. Thank you. Ahí está. Sí. Yeah, all right, people. The ones that are ready, you may leave now. You may leave now. Se me queda aquí el Damir. Damir. Y las personas que...
Profe, creo que yo no estoy presente.
Amir Brigitte. There you are. You are not present. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Vilches, Bio, no, ninguno. Antonino. Antonino parece que entró. Antonella, Antonia, Antonio Morales, Belunek. No, nunca entró. Contreras, Vicente Campanillo. No. Ya. Se me quedan las personas que no entregaron el trabajo. Okay. Los otros pueden retirarse. ¿Ya? Ya. Bye
Chao,
bye.
teacher.
Bye the red.
Chao, profe.
Bye bye.
Chao, teacher.
Chao,
Bye-bye.
profe.
Okidoki. Have a good day. Abracitos para todos. Ya. Tengo el Damir, ¿no? Aquí, Damir.
Sí, profe.
Oye, Damir, ¿qué te parece lo siguiente? Mira, tú me dices que lo quieres presentar. ¿Y eso por qué razón? ¿Porque hacer un video es muy complejo?
No, que se me hacía más cómodo presentar, pero tampoco se me hace difícil hacer el video. Si quiere, como se llama, cómodo para usted, le puedo mandar el video mañana o pasado, lo más rápido que podamos.
Mira, lo más fácil es que esa presentación ustedes se juntan en Zoom, la comparten la pantalla, la ponen en grande y ponen grabar y presentan.
Ah, ya, profe. Ya,
Y
sí,
el,
sí.
y el video que sale a YouTube y me pone el link ahí en Classroom.
Ya, profe.
Ya, a YouTube, no te olvides, ya, por favor.
Sí, sí. ¿Y plazo?
Intenta mandármelo hoy día o mañana, porque ya después nos atrasamos. ¿Ya?
Ya, profe.
Okidoki. Ya tú eres con él, Pablo, ¿no?
Pablo.
Ya.
Sí,
Thank you, Pablo, and thank you, Damir.
profe.
Okidoki. Evi, Evi, ya, el trabajo, ¿no? Pero ¿con quién eras tú con el trabajo, Evi? Con la Bernie, sí me llegó, yo te lo mandé ya. Sí te mandé el puntaje. Sí, lo escuché ayer. Así que en ese sentido, bien. Ok. Mauricio, ¿qué pasó con trabajo? Mauricio.
Sí, sí, sí. Es
¿Qué?
que según yo no lo había entregado, creo.
Según yo no lo había entregado. No, pues no está el guión, no está tampoco el video final.
No, es que, bueno, el tema de un que he tenido como la cabeza en otros lados y el tema del video me incomodaba hacer un poco la del trabajo, pero igual creo que no es excusa, así que eh, yo no sé qué podría hacer al respecto.
¿Podrías entregarlo esta semana?
¿Esta semana?
Ujú.
Sí, sí, yo creo que sí, pero es un video, ¿verdad?
Sí, podría hacer lo mismo que le dije al Damir, hacer la presentación y meterte a Zoom y grabar la presentación y ahí te sale un video
Vale, vale,
de tú presentando.
vale, vale, comprendo.
Creo que eso es lo
Eh,
mejor que podría hacer.
ok, veré cómo me arreglo. Muchas gracias, profesor.
Ok, está todo ahí en el Classroom, ¿ya? No, si tiene
Vale,
una
vale.
pregunta, escríbeme igual, ¿ya?
Ok, ok. Hasta luego.
Ok, bye people, bye Lemon, que andáis por ahí. O Lemon está ahí, Lemon. 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 No, no hay Lemon, ya.